iṣẹ́ kékeré owó ńlá bíi Jeff Bezos tàbí Elon Musk. àsìdégò màmá dúpẹ́ nítorí oore tó bọ̀ ó pọ̀ bí dọ́sìn.
ẹ bá ní dárúkọ yín sàn.
Orúkọ mi ni Honorable Lion Town Planner Superintendent Apostle Samson Olukunle Akínbọ̀dé aka Ògo Èkó.
Ipò wo ni ẹ wà ní èmi?
Actually, I still remain the executive chairman of National Association of Persons with Physical Disability, Lagos State chapter.
Okay, láti Igando Ìkọ̀tún LCDA lọ sí Lagos State as executive chairman. Báwo ni journey yẹn ṣe rí sá?
Journey was so good and very hard also. But what I would say is, with God, all things are possible. Because if you want to do anything, it's only God that can do it. Despite all the arms and weapons owned by the military of Nigeria, they still continue to say victory is from God alone. And this is what I would say. All efforts, if it is not crowned by the Almighty God, we sing comfort and polish. It was difficult along the line, but it was a successful journey at the end of the day, because holding a local government, like my local government, Igando Ìkọ̀tún to be precise, I remain the PWD chairman and also the founding chairman of NAPWPD Igando Ìkọ̀tún, which is going to clock 10 years by the grace of God next year. Yeah, we are going to be celebrating the 10 years in existence of NAPWPD Igando Ìkọ̀tún. So I just deem it fit that my people are suffering, but by the time you get to the higher position, that is when you can be able to fight for your people. So we should go further. And having the knowledge of politics for more than 30 years is never a joke. So I believe I can do something for my people based on that, and which is going to let them enjoy the dividend of democracy through the government and all these private parastatals. But it's good, difficult along the line before getting there. But actually, out of 57 local government, the 45 local government that are accredited, I was opportune to have like 32 local governments, and on the very day of election, 30 local governments were present.
Okay.
So, which resulted as a winner on that very day of the election. So,
okay, before you clock this age in life, when you saw yourself like this, we are talking about decades ago, how did you feel, and how are you able to win the race, the challenges then?
And during the time of MK Abiola, he said, and I quote, "Anybody who cannot dream dreams cannot see vision." And a journey of 100 might start with the first leg, and with the other leg, I believe I will do something and I will work with government, and that was why I have started struggling up and down to make sure I become somebody, because I could remember vividly when I was nobody, and I always say I will become somebody. Just like the musician says, I remember when I was nobody, when the going was tough and rough. I remember when I was nobody, but I always believe I will be somebody. So that was why I was doing everything, living low, tirelessly in the politics, in learning hard work, going to school, very difficult for people with disability, but at the end of the day, we went through everything, and it was finally okay. I believe I'm going to become somebody, so that was why I didn't underrate myself and I didn't downgrade myself. So at the end of the day, God is taking us to the next level, which I believe we are still going to get there. With God, all things are possible.
Okay, before the last question, sir. NAPWPD and Lagos State government, what is happening today?
Yes, NAPWPD in Lagos State government, Lagos State government has been the source of help to NAPWPD through the governor, through the GM, Lasoda, Mrs. Ade Oyetunji Lawal Adenike, being the present GM of Lagos State Office for Disability. So through her, Lagos State government has been doing so wonderful for people with disability in Lagos State. And we've been giving them the kudos. So they should just try to put more effort for us in inclusion, so that we can be carried along in all ramifications. Because they are calling inclusion, we are not seeing it here. Because you cannot tell me you are doing a policy in local government and people with disability who are not ably represented. How is it going to favor us? It is not. So they're supposed to make it in the law of Lagos State government that as they are having the supervisory councillor for women affairs and poverty alleviation, for youth and sport, for chieftaincy, for education, as well they're supposed to implement it that supervisory councillor for people with disability must be accepted and embraced
in all LCD and local
in the 57 local governments, so that people with disability can be carried along whenever they are doing any policy. So they will know this thing is going to work for us or it's not going to work for us. It is only the party, APC party, that embrace people with disability, in the sense that out of all the executive at the zonal level, ward level, LGA level and the state level, it was only the APC party that through it opened that out of 26 they should add one, and they added one, making 27 executive in the zonal level, ward level, LGA level and the state level. But they are not giving it to the people with disability. They are not giving it to the physical challenge people. At the end of the day, when you go there, you see able people representing people with disability in that slot, and it is just one out of 27. So I see no reason why they will still be dragging the position with us, the slot with us. It is just only one. Whatever they want to do, they should do it with 26 slots and leave that only one. But if they are not giving us, it is better APC should remove it away from the ESCO, and they should let the status quo remain by going back to the 26 ESCO. Because they cannot be saying that slot which is meant for people with disability, and we are not there. If you go to all the 57 local government, you find out that able people are dominated in that position. So they should put more effort. This thing, it is not our law to be like this. It is by the grace of God. It can happen to anybody. Tomorrow we can sleep and wake up tomorrow and become something else. Nobody pray for bad thing. Those people that found themselves in PWD group today, they didn't pray for it. They are going to the church, they are going to the mosque, they are fasting, they are doing everything. But despite that, God's will is almost paramount.
Okay, sir.
Thank
you, sir. Your journey as a deputy chairman for this group in Lagos State started this year. So what will you use this time to ask for from your people, especially those who are heading them in the 57 local government in Lagos?
So actually we've been discussing with them. We had a meeting with all the 57 local government like 2 weeks ago, and we let them realize that this is the era of inclusion, era of accountability, era of equality, and this is transparent government that wants to run. Me, I'm not a chairman of what is it going to call, chairman that will be hiding on that